And gentlemen, it has been a while. Has it actually? I don't actually know when this video was up, but let's just pretend like it has been a while. So it's been a while for me to do a progress video or a what am I working on video, and I actually decided that song like 2 days ago. I think it was like Saturday. So today's Sunday / Monday. Depends on obviously what time you're watching this. So I decided on this song like 2 days ago because I heard it. I was like, you know what? This doesn't actually sound too difficult. So I started playing it like. To be fair, I only really started playing it like yesterday. Before I went to bed, so there isn't that much to do. There isn't that much to actually show. Most of my time, I haven't actually played it. I've literally just written in notes, not even all of it, just halfway through. And I'll play the song, just to see if it actually sounds anything familiar like the actual song. So maybe if you can actually guess what song it is before I tell, that'd be a good sign that I'm sort of close. But I don't actually know how popular it is. To be fair, I don't know if I found a song that I don't think it's not popular at all, because I only find popular songs, so it should be fairly common. It should be fairly known. But that's a song. Like I said, I don't know how to play it whatsoever. I haven't actually really spent time on it, and even then, I think I need a lot more time than I'm giving it right now. But that should be loud enough. I hate that chord. I hate that so much. Alright, so let's try that again from that measure. Right. Sorry, I just really can't do a 3 and 5. That fingering just doesn't work for me like that. Just does not work for me. And maybe I should do my own fingering, but that's a different story. That's a totally different story. Right. Fingering. Right. That's the right notes, but it sounds so wrong. Oh. Too high. Actually, that's where I kind of stopped writing, but I'm just continuing anyway. So right now it's kind of like sight reading, not that many good at it. I'm trying to improve, but hey. Yeah, it kind of lost me there, but hey. And then what do you call it? I don't know what the notes are for that. That's the ending. So that song, as some of you guys may be familiar with, may know, is the Prelude LP 28 and number 4. Yeah, it's kind of a failure. I'm kind of failing at it really badly right now. I think I might need a month or two to actually play that song, but that will be like the first Chopin song that I can actually play if I do manage to actually play it. Will I be able to play it? I don't think so. I just can't. I think it's called like Stress or something like that, like something like that, and I know it's like something like stress or depressing or some kind of like thing like that, and I just can't get it to sound right for me. It just sounds too happy. The way I play it, it sounds like that, too happy. And that's obviously not how it's supposed to be played. I don't think I can ever get it to sound so smooth, like, you know, like. I can't do that. That's just not the way I roll. Yeah, I just can't do that. I know like a lot of songs that, you know, some of you guys that have been watching this video, I've been watching this channel for quite a while, know that like, one of the very first songs that I learned was like Moonlight Sonata. Obviously not the actual version, but you know. Anyway, that version. That's too loud. I don't like having it loud. I've got very sensitive ears. Anyway, and so obviously that would go against the whole thing that I can't play sad music and whatnot. But that's actually the reason why I'm trying to play sad music, because I can't play sad music, because what I normally play is just like happy and everything, like jolly, like that. Whereas with sad music, it's much more like. I can't do that. It's just faking. I'm just faking it right now, you know. So yeah, but that is this song that I am currently doing. As I mentioned, Prelude LP 28 number 4, and I'll just keep you updated, guys. If I ever manage to actually be able to play that song, I'll keep you guys updated. And most likely I won't be able to play that song, but hey, you gotta try. Another thing that I've been doing, which isn't actually that difficult whatsoever, but yeah, I literally spend like a good maybe 3 days or so on that song. To be fair, yeah, I'm really just playing that song just to don't have to play Chopin anymore. Just because this is a song that I can actually play. Chopin is a song I can't. That Chopin Prelude is a song that I can't. Well, not a song, a piece that I can't play. So naturally, I always go back to this piece, which actually that's maybe a bit too loud. It's not that difficult, although I did mess up there, but it's not that difficult. It literally took me like a day, not even a day. I literally learned like an hour before my actual thing, and I got it done mostly, so it's not a difficult song whatsoever. Well, it is level 1, okay, so that's the whole point of level 1, but like I said, I just keep going back to that song right now just because I don't want to focus on the Chopin piece because I know how bad I am at it. Which is kind of just the way I am. Yeah, I just go back to like old pieces that you guys made. So most of the time when I play something new, I'm like, I play for 5 minutes and I'm like, yeah, let's go. I'll just go back to old song. I guess that way I don't actually lose. I don't actually lose what I've been playing before, so that's a good thing. But that is bad. That's too loud. Anyway, what's I been doing? Obviously, I actually did a video. Yeah, I did a video on that last time. Basically, every time I do a video on a song, it basically means I'm finished with it. You know that. That's what you guys should know. Every time I do a video on a song on this channel, just like a solo piece of that video of that piece. Not I keep calling it song. Every time I do a solo solo video on that piece or whatever, then yeah, that means I'm kind of finished with that. You know, you won't see that anymore. Although you kind of did see that, but the thing is, you won't see me play that at all anymore. So yeah, like I said, the next one is the Chopin Prelude. I'll see if I'm actually gonna stick to that this time, because most of the time I don't actually stick to a song as you guys may be familiar with. I literally start a song, realize how difficult it is, and then I stop the song. But with this one, I do hope that I can actually play it, because I don't think it's too difficult. I know I've obviously been playing it wrong and whatnot and pretty bad, but I don't think ultimately it's too difficult. I think that it's probably achievable if I give it like a good 1 to maybe 3 months, which is kind of a long time, but maybe 3 weeks. I don't know. I don't actually know how to judge the song because I only just started and it's not that difficult, but it's just you're remembering all the chords, you know, playing from, I know the first one, that's the only one I actually know, which is the problem. I don't know the order, I don't know the song, so I'll have to work on that. I'll have to work on knowing the piece better, but I think once I actually have that down, which might take me quite a while, then we'll see. But that's it though from me, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys whenever I have finished the song, and then whenever I'm working on a new song, I'll obviously make a what am I doing right now. I've been, as you might be able to tell, got Czerny here, got Hanin right here, so I've been doing a lot of that. I think probably tell Sherman's Library of Music Seal, yeah, of musical classics, whatever. I've got like 3 books from them. I think they're good, pretty good. I don't actually know what a bad book would look like, but I think they're pretty good. That's just my opinion, though, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys, like I said, next time I've actually finished the song. So this might be a month, this might be a year. You might not see me for like a whole decade if that's the case. But whenever I've done it to a standard where I'm like, you know what, it's good enough to call it quits. Obviously, like I said, when I make a video, that basically means that that I'm pretty much finished with the song, that you won't see that on the channel anymore. But that doesn't mean that I won't stop playing that song, because as I mentioned before, whenever I learn a new song, I go back to old songs, you know. So that's just the way I am. So ultimately, I'll still keep improving on it, but it just means that you guys won't see it from that point anymore on this channel. So that is all there is, ladies and gentlemen. Nope. Damn it, I can't play that. I'll never play that. Actually, no, you know, I played that in 10 years, and some of you guys, actually, I can't say some of you guys might know what song that is or what piece that is, because I didn't actually play it properly. So let's just try that again. Let's end with that. No. Yeah, you know what, screw it. Nope. Screw it, I'll end with that. That was supposed to be the opening of Ballad #1, which is like the ultimate piece that I want to play. If I can play that, yeah, that's basically when I call it quits. That's ultimately at the point where I'm like, you know what, I've achieved all my goals, because I think by the time I can play the Ballad #1, I know I'm getting like way off topic considering I wanted to quit this video already, but by the time I can play Ballad #1, because I've heard how difficult it is, I think that I can play every song that I want to play, and at that point it's just about playing more songs. But like I said, that's my ultimate goal. If I can reach that in like 10 years or so, which probably like I might be undervaluing the song, but if I can play it in like 10 years, maybe 11 years, maybe 12 years, and that's how long you guys are gonna see videos for. But it's just the one song that I really want to play. Now, there's a lot of songs that I really want to play, but I think every other song that I really want to play is much easier. So that includes obviously yeah. As you can probably tell, I can't play that song whatsoever, which was obviously Fantasy, Impromptu. Then you obviously have the other familiar song, which the song that is familiar with that song, which is obviously Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata #3. Then you have the Appassionata #3. Then you have you have so many Chopin pieces like Raindrop Prelude. Yeah, there's so many pieces that I want to play. Then you have obviously Litz as well with what's it called? Bells. What's the bell song called? La Campanella, exactly. Then you've got Hunger. You've got so many songs. There's so many songs that I want to play, that I'll probably never get to them all. But I think that once I can actually play, you know, fucking it's misfiring. But once I can actually play, you know, Ballad #1, I think that I can pretty much play anything. At least that's what I've been told. That's like one of the hardest songs, just because, you know, it's so musically, I don't know what that exactly means, but it's so musically difficult, not so much technically but musically, that it is very difficult to pull off, and if you can play that in all the etudes, you know, like Winter Wind, which is pretty awesome, and Revolutionary, which sounds pretty awesome too, and you know, all the other ones that work left, your right, and both hands. Once you're gonna do all that, you can pretty much play anything. I do want to get to some Bach as well. I've not actually found that many Mozart songs that I like, I'll be honest here, because with Mozart I'm probably gonna annoy a lot of people here, but with Mozart's songs, it just sounds they sound too clear. I don't know if that really makes sense, but it just sounds like it's beautiful, but just too beautiful, if that makes sense. Whereas, you know, like Chopin, you can kind of tell what direction he's going with, you know, whereas Mozart, he sounds very neutral. With Chopin, he's kind of like the calm persona, you know, the romantic persona. Then you have Beethoven, who to me, like every third movement, it just screams I'm angry, which I kind of like, because, you know, it's like the total opposite. Litz, who just likes your being up here, like, which yeah, no comment to that. Then you have what's called Rachmaninoff. I probably butchered the name. Who I don't actually know. Like, I only listened to like 2 songs of his, and like the piano concerto, I believe it was, but I can't really paint a picture. But it's not neutral like Mozart either. So I don't know. Mozart, just to me, it just sounds very neutral. Bach, I want to get to like Toccata. I don't know how it's pronounced, but yeah, whatever. But there's a long way to go. Anyway, there's a long way to go. I don't know how. I'm talking for way too long here, ladies and gentlemen. But that's all there is. I just wanted to make a quick update video. So maybe 20 minutes is a good amount of time for making an update video, considering that you guys probably won't see me like for a year now, because I won't probably ever finish that song. I might, you know, depending on obviously the time frame, whenever I get to actually the level 3 pieces, because I mentioned to you guys, I am planning on doing the grade 3 ABRSM exams next year, which I know is kind of rushing it. But I really do want to have. I really do want to have a challenge. Obviously, I need to work on my. I'm just continuing. But I need to work on my scales. They're not even. That's the problem. I can play it, you know. I can play it sort of, but they're not even whatsoever. So it just sounds like. You know, like. I just can't get it right. And as you might be able to tell, that's actually my favorite scale. The B major. It's the B major. I can't just say B major and then start the B major. That would get me into trouble. But that's my favorite scale. And considering that that's what on the exam, on a grade 3 exam, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. But obviously, just because you can play it with 2 hands doesn't mean you can play it. What do you call it? Opposite side. I don't know what's called right now, but yeah, that's just the way it is. I have to work on all my scales as well as minors. I haven't actually gotten to the minor scales right now. I'm like on the last, not the last. I've done all the normal scales. I want to say normal, I mean like C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Yeah, and then I've gotten to some other scales which I haven't actually looked at properly. But I don't actually know what scales they were again. I'm guessing that's a C sharp? C sharp major or minor? I have no idea. Nope. I literally just went through that once, and that was like 3 weeks ago or something like that. Then the other scale that I looked through like once was, I think that one was a minor scale. Yeah. No. Pretty sure it's a G sharp. As you can probably tell, I can't play that whatsoever, but yeah, but that's about it. That's honestly, that's all there is really. Been working on some scales, probably not as aggressive as I should be doing the scales, but like I said, there's much that I'm doing right now. I mentioned to some of you guys that I'm currently working through, and my pencil dropped, that I am currently working through in this book, Classical Piano Method book number 1. I want to get to number 2 as soon as possible. Not a bad book, that, to be fair. The songs are a little bit easy, but then obviously towards the end it's much more difficult, but ultimately I still think it's a little bit easier compared to like the Alfred book. The Alfred book took me like a good 3 to 4 months. This one, if I actually focused just on that one, I could probably have finished that maybe in 2 months, but I don't focus on that one, just that one, because I've got a lot of things to do right now. So currently like halfway through, yeah, 3/4. So I'm currently doing that book, and then I'm doing this book. I am doing Hanen. I am doing Journey, and obviously now I'm attempting Chopin as well, and I'm trying to use that doesn't make sense whatsoever, but I'm trying to use a guitar book, because it's not actually in tabs, it's actually in bars and whatnot. that's just a random piece. I don't actually know how that piece goes, but I try to use a guitar book just to try and work a little bit on sight reading, because there's things in here aren't that difficult. They're pretty simple. I'll just show you guys something. So yeah, like they're not very difficult, as you can tell. It's not just very simple, and I'm just trying to use that for like sight reading. That's really just my main motivation with this one, because I do have another guitar book, because I do have 2 guitars here, and I've got like, I'll show you. I might as well make this a bigger video, considering I don't know how long I'm gonna. When the next time I'm gonna make a video ish, but there's a lot of things here. Then I've got. That's my piano hand music guide. Anyway, then I've got this one, the big book of classical music, which I can hardly play anything from that. You have the usual things, Fiore-Lise, that you always try and play, not really get on much. But for sight reading, that's for sight reading essentially. I'm trying to improve sight reading, and that's really my main goal right now, because my sight reading is not that great. As usual, I think that's like pretty much how everyone is, but the right hand is not much of a problem. The left hand is. I can read the right hand, pretty. I wouldn't say great, but I can, I can read it pretty fast. So I don't want to pick a piece now that I can't actually play, but it's not the right hand. I don't struggle with it that much. Let's just say that, right? So yeah, for example, something like yeah, never mind. You know what? That's something for another day. You have something like I played that song already once, just a simplified version, of course, but I did play that song. Yeah. Anyway, I can play the right hand. I can pretty much read the right hand much easier if I actually focus on a song. But it's the left hand that is really a trouble, which is what I'm trying to focus on. But yeah. Then I forgot what's that. That's a thing. That's a manuscript, whatever. I can't improvise. I was actually thinking about like trying to make like improvisation #1, just like a on live thing, so you guys could see how bad I am at improvisation. But there wouldn't be improvisation. It just wouldn't make it wouldn't make sense. I can't write my own music. That's one of the things that I always want to work on. But I think once I know the chords better and everything, that will just come naturally. But obviously right now that's not the case. I'm just gonna do a very quick. If I were to do something, I don't know. Don't even know what to start. That's the thing, that's how improvisation goes with me. But if I were to make something up, let's see. No, that sounds terrible. It's like literally just my left hand is literally just doing. That's it. That's it. My right hand is doing all the work, whereas my left hand is just. I can't move on from there. That was that, which I can't play it whatsoever too. But I don't know how to move on with the left hand, which is why I'm not actually trying to do an improvisation or write my own song, because I'm just so bad at it. So yeah, that's just what it is. Yeah, that's just what it is. Yeah. And what else do I have here? I'm making this a long video. Yeah, here's something I found when I was doing GCSE music, because I really wanted to do like keyboard and piano. So like the teacher at the first day of school, he was at the first day of music, he was like, okay, everyone, you bring something that you're gonna play, and if I find that you're good at it, I'll let you choose the instrument that you want. So I was like, I looked on the internet and everything, I got that song, which is Made World. Like, that is very old. That is like, you look at it, that is like 6 years old maybe, or 7 years old. Probably that's older than that, to be fair. 8 years probably. And I was like, yeah, I played that for you. I played that, so I gave it a go. And yeah, suffice to say, I didn't actually play the keyboard. I didn't play the piano, because he was like, nope, that's not happening. That song is not for you. And you're on Steel Pans, which I did enjoy Steel Pans, but I wanted to do piano, man. I still can't play that song. I haven't actually given it a go. I literally just found out like a week ago when I was looking for something, but let's give it a go. It would kind of help if I actually written that like a music, like like actual music, instead of just writing in notes, because it doesn't tell me how long, it doesn't tell me when the notes really go in, because although it says D F D F whatever, that doesn't really help, because if I play it the way it wants me to, it sounds like no. Honestly, I might have to do that again. I might have to actually, try and search for the music and then actually write it down myself or print it out or whatever, and then maybe I'll come back with that someday. I don't know. It's not that difficult, to be fair, but it's just the way it's written. Just written in notes, which doesn't really help. But I want to end this video right now because it's 35 minutes already, 30 minutes more than I wanted it to be. But yeah, it's just like I said, I probably won't see you ever again, because I probably won't ever finish that song again. But that's just the way it is, though. The other piece here was Aries theme. Some of you guys might know that I've tried that to play that like ages ago. It didn't really work out whatsoever. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to leave you guys. Peace out, man.